Right, I've won. WeaponCollector here. Yeah, weird. That seems like that's been ages since I've done a live stream. I've been doing game live stream every day. But yeah, I haven't done one of these for in here for what I suppose it'd be 2 weeks now, wouldn't it? Because I don't think I did one. The last one I did was around maps, wasn't it? Yeah, so I haven't done one on here. It feels like I've not done a stream like this for ages anyway. Yeah, let's see who gets on. I don't know how long I'm going to be on for because I've been rushing around tonight. I've still got stuff I need to do tonight before I go to bed. So we'll see. Maybe 11:30, maybe earlier. So, all right. Don't forget to like the stream if you're watching. I'll mention that a bit later because if I mention it now, there's only 5 people watching anyway. But I suppose I could mention it for the people who watch afterwards. If you ever want to support this channel, I've got a Patreon account, and all of the Patreon money goes to stuff to use in videos and stuff like that. And I've also got links for Amazon.co.uk, Amazon.com, and GearBest. If you shop at those places using my links, I get something like 7 to 10% of what you spend at no cost to you, and the majority of that goes to videos as well. So, yeah. All right, I'll get onto the comments now. I'll let you know when I can see who's on. Just refreshing that page. Yeah, I started already, not been able to talk. So looks like Liam's on. You all right, mate? That's Weapons and Stuff. Bob Stone, you all right, mate? Z not Z, all right, mate? And Napalm in Nam, all right, mate? Z not Z. I saw your bit about, you know, when you were saying about the government saying that the legal carry knives are safer. At the time when we was talking about that, I hadn't actually seen that. Yeah, I've seen that now. Yeah, it does say that, don't it? Not that I didn't believe you anyway, but I hadn't seen it, so I just didn't really know what you was talking about, you know. But yeah, I've actually seen that now in the email. Militaria said hello. You all right, mate? No, don't worry about the caps. It's easy to do. I wish there was a method you could just. I know on some computers, I don't know if I think it's Macs, you can highlight it and then you can press a combination of 2 keys and it'll turn it into back to normal. But I don't know if you can do that on other things, or maybe it was iPhones, something like that. But I'd love to be able to do that. Working with Webby, all right, mate. Yeah, I saw your comment just now. Tell your brother hello from me, Sean. Yeah, funny thing is we talk about him quite often because he was quite prolific at one point. He don't really do videos now, does he? But Mark said he'd said hello to him or something like that, or he'd spoke to him on Facebook or something. So yeah, good to have you on, mate. What's the volume like for this, everyone? Because I noticed the settings had changed when I did this, and I had to change it back to this mic again. I was hoping because the thing is, I've got 2 mics, but there's 4 options on the thing. But luckily, 3 of the options are the same thing. So, yeah, it should be how it normally is with the better mic. None of my stuff brilliant, but the mic on the camera is absolutely shit compared to that microphone. This little cheap thing's not bad, really, compared to the one on there. The one on there, you can barely hear it, and it makes a noise. That's a bloody whining noise. So Liam said it's fine. They're not D said it's fine. Bob Stone said it's fine. Wickham with Robert said he's busy, but he will be back. Yeah, we quite often mention him. I hope he sees it. But I know what it's like. Sometimes you just don't have time for it, or your real life stuff, you know, becomes more important, don't it? That would be anyway, but. Yeah, it feels like I haven't done one of these for ages. When was the last time I did a normal stream in my room? It may have been last week for all I know, but it doesn't feel like it was. It feels like I haven't done one for ages. Iron Man Spartan to check out the new Purge movie. I may have got that. You know what? I've never watched any of the Purges. Not because I don't want to. I just couldn't ever get them. But I've managed to get the first one recently. So I think I'll probably try and get them all soon, Iron Man, because I'd like to look at them Purge movies. Equalizer, I've not seen any of the new ones of that. Marcus, you right, mate? Webby said he's a gunman and the cooking side of things. Yeah, that's all. I met your brother through YouTube doing his guns and that. He's got some good stuff, hasn't he? Gets his son doing it as well, doesn't he? I'll check your videos out. I'll just subscribe to you as well. Militaria said, how's the weather over there? Yeah, boiling. I was rushing around just before I did this, set this up, and I had sweat dripping off my head. So yeah, I'll tell you what it is in here. I haven't been in here for ages. Hot for me, so the temperature might not be that bad. Oh, it's 28 degrees in here, but it'll probably start kicking up hotter now. Now I've got stuff on. Rod, you right, mate? He said, name me 3 of your favourite films. The Thing. I'll try and do different directors, otherwise I'll be John Carpenter. Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Bad Taste, or Brain Dead. Yeah, I've got loads of favourites. What I'll have to do one day is write out my favourite sci-fis, my favourite horrors, my favourite gangster films, because they're all so different. I couldn't pick like my favourite Western wouldn't be better than my favourite horror. They're equal. You know what I mean? I'll have to write that down one day. Double Sour Boo, you right, mate? I heard you was in the same place as Mark was on the same day, wasn't you? On his holiday. Can Gun Bushcraft, right, mate? He said, hello, mate. Take care, brother. And you. I'm just gonna quickly I'm gonna do a pop-out chat so I can see this a bit longer. It's going a bit mad at the minute. Right. I'll tell you in a second when I can still see you, but I'm going to get more on the page. So I don't have to keep worrying about it going out off. Marcus said weather is 88 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in what's that in Celsius? Yeah. Here it's 80, it's about 82 where I am, or 84, 83. Marcus said The Thing, definitely, yeah, The Thing's brilliant film, isn't it? But yeah, I could probably pick, I'd be more likely to be able to tell you my top 10 of every genre, really. Which I'll have to do one day. I'll have to write them down. And then I can tell you my top 10 horrors, my top 10 westerns, my top 10 gangster films, my top 10 action films or something. I'm not really into action films, though, but Cooking with Abby said, get some aircon, man. Yeah, well, we got some downstairs in the front room, but yeah. I think you're gonna. I was saying to Liam, which is weapons and stuff, I think people are gonna have to start doing that nowadays because it's gonna just get hotter, isn't it? They reckon it's gonna keep being like this. So yeah, we're gonna have to start getting aircon in if we're gonna be able to handle it. Military said everyone rate the like button. Bob Stone said it's nice in Scotland, a bit cooler up here. We had a bit of rain just now. A good hour of it, really, I think. It wasn't too bad. Started raining when I was bringing my fucking laptop back, though. In a little briefcase. Luckily, it was all right. Mark said, anyone seen Wind River on Netflix? I ain't got Netflix, so I've not seen that. I'm Matt White, and I had spag bowl with lamb mince today. Ever had it with lamb? I don't think I have, but funny thing is, I've been asking someone to buy me some lamb mince, but I'll tell you what I wanted it for. I want to make some kebab meat. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had spag bowl with lamb mince. No, I don't think so. Rod said all good choices. The dude PX, right, mate? He said, hey, Mike, hope you had a nice week. Yeah, it's all right. It was a bit strange because I've actually been at Mark's house all week looking after his dogs while he was on holiday and sleeping there as well. So yeah, quite weird for me. Some of you, a couple of you would know because you've been talking to me on my Twitch channel when I was streaming the day doing game videos. I stream games, but I do these same chats. But instead of you being able to see me, you just see a game instead. But you can still do the same kind of chat. If anyone wanted to do that, there's a link below. To the Twitch account, sign up, and there's also you may be able to win a knife or a torch if you do. Dumble Sabu said, yeah, he was checking out the knife and weapon shop I was telling you about. I got a couple of things. He got me some presents. He got me a little Anglo Arms non-locking knife, slip joint. and I've already been having a throw with them. These throwing knives, for a set of 3. I've been in the garden half an hour before this stream chucking them. They're not bad. They're a bit lighter than I'm used to, but it's, you know, just in case of getting used to it, isn't it? Webby said, "Oh yeah, you am a Western and horror movie fan too." Yeah, I like Westerns. I like the spaghetti Westerns as well. Someone needs to do a really, really good zombie Western horror. I know there are some, but most of them are crap. I don't know if I've seen a good one yet. But yeah, really good zombie horror film, I reckon would be good. Not zombie horror. Western zombie horror film. Mark, I said, Mark, have you seen the Thing prequel? Yeah, I thought it could have been better. It's all right, but it's not got the feel of the original, has it? Yeah, I didn't mind it. The Thing game's quite good. There's a game to the Thing, and I think it's a sequel to the Thing. It's not bad. Got a good ending. Like I said, he's going haggis hunting. Webby said, "I'm in Canada, so summers here are 110 all day and at night, 90 at night. Bloody hell. Wind River really good." Fast little things, haggis. I know Spark said, "I'll go hunting soon for rabbit. I bought some Barracuda 177 hunting pellets. And are they any good? Never used them. I've not used them either." And Webby said he's near London, Ontario. I said, yeah, next year I might have to invest in an aircon and somehow set it up in my super dream. Yeah, I think it's getting that way that people are going to have to soon, aren't they, if it's not going to start to get cooler. Rob said, any opinion on the Antonia Old Bear knives over Oppenheimer? Never had one of them either. I must have said, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly is a good Western. Yeah, that's one of my favourites. That would be in my top 5, I would say. Absolutely love that. And I like the whole trilogy of them. I like Sergio Leone's one of his other westerns, because I think he done 5, maybe 6 westerns altogether. I like Once Upon a Time in America, Charles Bronson. That's fucking brilliant. That is. You tend to like those more if you like Ennio Morricone's music. You would love Sergio Leone's films, because they really, add to the films. Yeah, Cowboys and Aliens was all right. I agree. I thought that was all right. It was worth watching, isn't it? I thought it was pretty good. Something different. That's what I mean. Put a bit of spice into the Western genre. But I think you could easily do a zombie cowboy film, because you could just do it, the old classic Indian burial ground. Richard Smith said, "Hi, mate." He said, "Got some steel for the crossbow, forged flat. Just got to cut the parts with the angle grinder." Nice. I look forward to that. That sounds good, mate. Marcus said, "Mike, my favourite Western is The Searchers." You know what? I've never seen that properly yet. I've seen most of it. That's one I want to watch though, but I know the main story. That's good though, isn't it? Because the whole story, then it spans something like they're searching for that girl for like 10 years, isn't there, or something like that. Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, very. I think I've just missed the beginning, so I never knew what happened at the beginning. But I've seen at least 3/4 of it, and I did think it was bloody excellent. I like you imagine searching for someone for that long and so determined to get her back, aren't they? And it changes their lives, don't it? And yeah, and the fact that he's prepared to kill her if she's an Indian or whatever, isn't it? Something like that, isn't it? When he finds out that she's been with him so long that. Yeah, Natalie Wood, and she died, didn't she, when she was young? Yeah, must have missed him out by an hour or so. I went down there to get some silicone gun off from a blank fire in M16 Naked Foot Zone. Yeah, that's typical, isn't it? And because he didn't save down there, you would have never known anyway. But you probably missed him actually coming in out the shop by now, yeah. The dude, Outlaw Josie Wales, yes, brilliant. I love that. Another really good one. The Quick and the Dead, is that the one with Sharon Stone in it. I've never seen that one properly. Walking Dead or Fear the Walking Dead. Never watched either, but I would. Like I said, brilliant. Yeah, Natalie Wood was the girl. I think, yeah, it definitely was, mate. Yeah. I guess Pet Sematary was close to a Western zombie movie. Well, a modern day version back in the early 90s. Yeah. Without the Western element, though. But yeah, I like Pet Sematary, but that's got the Indian burial. Oh, well, yeah, I suppose when you class, yeah, that bit is the Western part in it and the zombies, yeah. I suppose it is. But yeah, you could easily set it up. But then zombies don't need the reason, do they? Night Doom Dead never says where they came from, really, I don't think. Could be just the moon passing over or something. You know, like in Maximum Overdrive, it's some sort of astral belt that's bringing them the trucks alive. You just, you don't need a reason, do you? Maybe said I was talking to Sean on FaceTime today. He told me to come and check out your channel. He was so drunk I had to tell him to go to bed. Ah, bloody hell! He likes to drink then. I'm glad he said. Yeah, I think you'll like it here, mate. If you don't know any of these people, I've just realised I'm on the top chat. Right. Yeah. You've jumped straight in the deep end, though, going straight into a live chat with us, but it's all good. If you like the same kind of things we like, it's all, weapons stuff and talk about films and that and a bit of anything. Iron Man Spartan said, I was a cowboy in a past life, got shot in the back of the head while drinking whiskey for stealing horses. Bloody hell. Yeah. Get regressed for that, or? Yeah. Where am I? Like I said, Salem's Lot, best book I've not read that yet, but I've read quite a few Stephen King books. That's one of the ones I haven't read yet. Your mother said go see The Blood Moon. I'll have a look later. It's not in dark yet. Said, does anyone still watch X-Files? I don't, but there's no reason I wouldn't. I used to quite like the X-Files, Rod said Vikings, a series with great battle scenes and weaponry in it. That's another one. The thing is, there's loads of things I would watch, but I never get around to it nowadays. Really, I don't watch a lot of telly. One of the last things I was watching was Gotham. That was quite good escapism. That a bit of fun, and then they stopped. They didn't show series 3, and then when they bought it back, it went to series 4. So series 3 has never been shown on UK TV. Rick said the new X-Files isn't that good. Gillian Anderson looks like a burlap sack. I follow her on Twitter. I thought she looked alright. Maybe she's good at taking angles on Twitter. Webby said cooking, movies, guns, all does it for me. Well, we occasionally go into stuff we've been eating for our dinner. Campbell Sabu said I was a cowboy in blazing saddles in my past life. I guess that's why I fart all the time. Fucking hell, it's hot, man. It would have been alright if I wasn't rushing around, but I've made myself hot. Best John Carpenter movie. Oh, that is hard. Fuck. Don't know. And I think a lot of them are equally as good. And proper classics as well. I would have to have a long think about that one. I'll tell you what, I'll get back to you later on in the stream about that one. But Halloween's brilliant. The Fog's brilliant. Salt and Precinct 13's brilliant. Thing. Webby said, where in England are you from, Mike? Buckinghamshire. So not that far from London. Bit to the left of London. The home counties. Like I said, Gillian Anderson is funny. Love how she varies between English accent and American ones. Yeah, I didn't even know recently that she is really English, isn't she? You wouldn't know, would you, when she does the American accent? Yeah, Big Trouble in Little China is absolutely brilliant. I can't believe people actually claim that Big Trouble in Little China is a crap, so bad it's good. I don't actually agree with that. I actually think Big Trouble in Little China is good. I don't think it's so bad it's good. I think it's actually just good. Um, but yeah, maybe people look at it differently from me. Mark Brackley said The Thing. Military said, "How long do you know Liam?" Well, only through YouTube, really. But I don't know, at least 5 years, I'd say. Maybe the whole entire length of his YouTube channel. I don't think I caught him when he was very first on. Yeah, it's just, you watch people for so long and you chat. I talk to him through other methods pretty much every day now. Yeah. Yeah, we've never met or anything, but when I was in the same areas, I may go meet him one day if I'm in his area. Richard, Blazing Saddles film when he had to die during filming. I don't know. I thought Blazing Saddles, I keep saying salads. Saddles is the comedy one in it with Gene Wilder. Someone may have died. I don't know. I didn't know about that. Iron Man said, "What's the movie Safe House?" 2012 great shootout scenes. Marcus Spratley said Hannibal rocks. Glenn Gun Bushcraft. They Live is my favourite Carpenter film. Didn't any of you lot? The World Cup recently. I thought that World Cup logo looked like one of the aliens from They Live, and I put it on Twitter, but no one agreed with me. And my Spartan said you can get a game on Friday the 13th now. Yeah, I've watched some people play that. It looks a bit repetitive, but it looks quite good if you like that kind of thing. Maybe said it was so bad it was good. I loved it. It's a good film, though. I really like it. Rod said, believe it or not, it's nippy up north. Seems a big storm's coming in. DPX said, I agree on The Thing. Hang on, longest fight scene. Well, oh, in They Live. Yeah. That is a good scene, actually. Yeah. Ethan said, what's with the giant one on the right? I don't know what you mean, mate. What? Fortnite Gamer said, shalom, mate. All right. Yeah, it's not coming home, is it? I won't get no guns down today because I ain't really got time. Where am I? All right, Tony. Hello, I might just got home. Another hot day here. I love it. I don't. I fucking hate it. Liam said, put on the glasses. Cambo, you right, mate? My man Spartan said, would you wear the They Live glasses so you could see the owners? I think so. Yeah, I think I would. I have to get myself a shotgun and some chewing gum as well, though. Bubble gum. And what's our booster? Twilight Zone, the movie, had an actor die too. Yeah. Well, that's when whoever mentioned it, that's the first thing I thought of. Yeah, Vic Morrow. Yeah, and the two kids, wasn't it? Yeah. Because John Landis should have got done for it, really, shouldn't he? But I think they all got away with it in the end, didn't they? Yeah, the Ronin car chase is good. I've got more guns than that, but that's just the ones I put on display. I got more under my bed and stuff like that. Or bullet, yeah. Well, it's a bit too hot, and I was trying to work out if any of you was trolls because suddenly a load of people came on. Super ultra flid man, and I was trying to judge first if she was. When I see a load of names I've never seen before, I like to see who you are first. But yeah, I may get it down a bit later, but we'll see. It's a bit hot. It's really hot here. I don't know what country you're in. You're in the UK at the minute. Like I said, I hate the heat. I do. I'm trying to make myself get used to it though, because there's not a lot you can, you know. Tony said, "How's your brother?" Yeah, he's all right, mate. He's all right to come back from holiday, trip down the coast. Yeah, but he's all right. The dude, Andy McNabb of SAS was a consultant on heat, and crooks breaking out the bank are applying SAS break from contacts tactics. Nice. That's good, isn't it? Military said, "Is that a Wakadashi up there?" Yes, it is. It wasn't originally though. It was a full samurai sword, but I cut it down because the laws may be changing, and that may be what you need to have now. Yeah, every single person I thought was a troll, and you've all been blocked now. Oh, where am I? I'm at Spartan. I like the springtime, bright and crisp weather, but this heat is too humid for me. Yeah, same here, mate. Where am I? Cooking the rabbit said, "Well, I got two head boys and girls, so I have a good one all. Cooking channel to make two sweet dream. See you later, mate. I'll see you on the next one, or on the next video. See you later, mate." Tony said, "I need a violin case." Well, I'm after a violin case to do a gun case. I'm either, if I can't get one, I either want a guitar case or a violin case. If I can't get one, I'm just going to make one. Because you can buy quite simple ones anyway. So I'll just make one that looks like it was bought. But I've already kept all the hinges and latches for off similar things. Number Bird said, "I think The Car was a good film, but I think it should be remade." I don't think I've seen that, I don't think I've even heard of that. Which is your biggest gun? Well, I don't know for length or thickness or whatever. The pump action shotgun is probably the longest one, but then the Chinese Model 86S is probably bigger if you. Who knows? I did have a Bren gun once, and that was really big. Marcus said, "Mike, do you travel around the UK much?" Not really. I can't drive, so I can drive. I don't know why I say that. I can drive. I have got a license, but I don't have a car. Yeah. Yeah. I think even if I did, it don't really interest me a lot. When my American mate comes over, we go a bit around. We've been to like Stonehenge, and I go down the coast and that, but not really. I've never been higher up any further than Minehead, which is to the side anyway, but even that's probably the most north I've ever been. Tony said, "Yeah, it's hot." To get my Tommy. The sun has got to me. Try again. I wonder what that meant. You need a 50 cal BMG? Yeah, I do. I'd like one. Thomas said, "Got rocket fuel here, mate. 1.75 grand for 100 quid. What did you use that for then?" Dumbledore Birch, a 1977 horror movie, was possessed custom car, James Brolin. going to have a quick look at some. 19. I just want to see how many viewers we had on. Strange to suddenly get the trolls on again, but won't keep going on about them. Did not say I want the BFG from Doom myself. Yeah, that'd be brilliant. I was saying on one of my game streams recently, and I still probably will do it, but I've been planning for probably 2 years now of putting on the Chinese mod, that's where the bayonet is, a chainsaw. But I've just never got around to doing it. Kendall the Badger said, happening, bro. Just pulled a lethal bucket before proper cream. Bucket bong. Marcus said, yeah, sound like Christine. Yeah. I've not seen Killdozer either, but I've heard of that. The dude PX said, if your American mate is into cryptography, code breaking, take him to Bletchley Park, Milton Keynes, not far. Yeah, I'll tell you what, he would go anywhere. He just likes to, comes over, hangs out, and just likes, he likes to do anything. So he would like that. We'll have to do that. Yeah, I'll have to definitely put that on there because I'd like to go there as well. But he likes all that. He likes all of he likes UK history and all that. And I would go there. Once I said there was a real Killdozer. Do you know the Uzi tactical pens? I've never had an Uzi one, but I've got some stainless steel tactical pens. This is a very good tactical pen. This is stainless steel, so it's heavy but really strong. Got a glass breaker on the end, and there's the actual pen there. But I do like tactical pens. I always take that out with me. What's the likes and dislikes on this video? I just wondered if we was getting any of the old dislike bullshit. Do not say, said Uzi pens are pretty good for the money. Marcus said, yeah, you can get some good Chinese tactical pens on eBay. Yeah, I got mine from GearBest. £5 each, something like that. Really good. This one is brilliant, really heavy. You got this one as well, ain't you, Leon? Brilliant, that, isn't it? I don't like Chinese shit. Well, I don't have a job, so I have to get the cheapest stuff possibly, personally. Military said 10-0, that's right. I'm just liked, lol, no dislikes yet. No. Sometimes I don't. Maybe they weren't deliberate trolls, them ones, but I could tell they was you know, you can spot them a million miles away, the ones who are going to start stuff. Some said, oh, I spoke too soon. Lol. I ain't bothered anyway. Just because I hadn't seen it, I didn't know whether they're, you know, it makes no difference anyway. Thumbs up, thumbs down, it all adds to the who's been watching. 2PX said to Marcus, it's a cool place. I went when I lived in London. Yeah, I would definitely, there's no reason I wouldn't go. That sounds good. I'll have to add that. I'll remember that when he comes over next. He's not coming over this year. Military said, looking to buy a crossbow. Do you have any suggestions, but nothing pricey? What do you want? Yeah, do you want, if you want the best, cheapest standard crossbow you can get a starter one, get a Jaguar or whatever they're called now. Yeah, Richard Smith's Archery there. Check blades and bows for cheap crossbow. You can get a good recurve crossbow for under 100 quid. That's the kind you want for your first one, and you can work up to other things. Grand Gun Bushcross, a tactical pen. Is it meant to be self-defense weapon? Yes, yeah. It's got a glass breaker, but yeah, it's very sturdy and got a point on it. But yeah, you can't ever say it's for self-defense, so it's not. It's just a tactical pen glass breaker. Tell you what, this breaks glass fucking lovely as well because it's so heavy. And they have a tungsten carbide tip in them as well. Kendall said, happening, brother, want to buy prop kid, got sticky bud, gets your teeth pear yellow. No, I don't actually touch anything like that. I haven't touched any draw for years. Makes me too paranoid. Plus, that would be something illegal anyway. So, but yeah, I don't touch it anyway. CJ, all right, mate? Marcus said to Clan, yes, mate. I said, yeah, there were a few years ago, was worth the day out. Oh, yeah, I went there a few years ago. You know, there's definitely something I'd do, and he'd like that. Josh would like that kind of thing. He loves that kind of stuff. We went to our Disraeli, Benjamin Disraeli, is that it? Went to his house and went all around that area. Friend gun said, cheers, buddy. Yeah, breaks glass and skulls. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like I said, some tactical pens have a crown bezel and they call it DNA collector. Yeah, I was telling that on one of my game streams recently about the DNA collector because it sounds disgusting. Sounds like something else, don't it? But yeah, and I was trying to tell them it was they do call it DNA collector, don't they? It sounds more like a condom, don't it? I'm gonna say your name, mate. I'm gonna call you Seb Gohum. He said it's a weapon, lol. Tell you what, I'll just call you Seb. That'll do, won't it? Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight. Let's call it 10:30 today. But we'll see. When it gets to 10:30, I may decide to stay on for another hour. Just I have got stuff I've got to do tonight. Yeah, Matt probably lives about 500 meters away, 1,000 meters away, a kilometre. Not very far. 3 minutes walk away, something like that. Yeah. I see him every day, but I very rarely go up his house because I very rarely go around anyone's house now. I just can't be bothered. Number Saber, it's far too hot. I'm sweaty even Rolf Harris when he saw a police car outside his house. I said, probably asked before, but been to Warwick Castle, worth a visit with the working trebuchet and castle stuff. I don't think I have. I may have, but I haven't with Josh. So, yeah, that'll be a thing. I'll have to think. You know, that can, as long as. Where is that? How far would that be away from me? Then because what we do, we have like one really far thing and everything a bit closer each time. Like the furthest we went last time was Stonehenge. Me and him still have to get someone who will go with us to take us. But yeah, I'll definitely add that on, Liam. That's a good thing. All of that kind of stuff, he loves it. You know, we went in a lot of them Oxford museums and that. But yeah, he don't care where it is. He literally just anything he likes to take in the English culture. He likes to talk to everyone he sees, literally. They're not the DNA collector is. Yeah, I never even thought that. Yeah, DNA collector, is that going to be your second channel? No way, mate. Yeah, that would be an aliens channel. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Yeah. Like I said, anyone into Secure Team 10, all that UFO stuff, I'm not really into anything like that, I'll be honest with you. Remember Sabo said, last time at Stonehenge, I saw a load of androids nicking one of the exhibits. Fuck's sake. One of my the bloke who gave me that sticker for thing, Serene Madness, he said he did a fucking student exchange when he was a kid. And he chipped off a bit of Stonehenge. It made me laugh because he even apologised to me. Said to me, sorry. That's what I got off. Did I show you them? I got them off of Mark for looking after his dogs. I've already been having a throw with them. Not bad. They're just lighter than I'm used to. Yeah, I did say, didn't I? I just remember saying that. Richard Smith said there's an online shop called DNA Leisure that sells crossbows and stuff. Yeah, online shop. Yeah, I think I've got that bookmark, but I've never bought anything off them. Yeah, that's the only bit of info they say in it about getting it. I had the time getting it here. That was it. I said I'd like to get into longbow archery one day. Yeah, I like bows and that, but I find I'm slightly too lazy for them. Yeah, suit bag, yeah. Got my overcoat in. I must have bought it when I was about 20 or 21. No, yeah, just after I was 21. So let's say 21, yeah. After my 21st birthday. So I've had that for 17 years. Still looks brand new because I've always kept it in there. And it's a sort of Crombie overcoat. It's actually the same one, or pretty much exactly the same, but probably not bought from the same place, but same cut as what Donald Trump wears. So he copied me, not the other way around. Yeah, this I've always kept it good because it cost me about. It's not an actual Crombie; it's a Merc overcoat, but it looks like a Crombie. Cost me about 150 quid to buy at the time. They're 250 quid now. So I've always kept it good nick because I wouldn't be able to buy another one. I could never justify buying a 250 quid overcoat again. But yeah, it's the exact sort of same style as a Crombie, but it's a Merc. But yeah, Crombie's not all good. Well, I better go back up because I missed some of the comments here. Then actually talking about medicinal things, did you hear about the short-sighted circumciser? He got the sack. That's sad. I wasn't expecting that. I thought you was being serious for a second then. I love it when I get caught out. Certain people I'm always expecting it from. Jump us out, buddy. Right, where am I? Like I said, Crombie's are brilliant. Stylish though. Yeah, they are not. Yeah, and I'll tell you, you do look good in them. I think. I do get a lot of comments that I look like a bouncer though. The goatee beard and the shaved head doesn't help. All right, Bullfrog. He says rain, rain. Fucking heat wave finally over. Yeah, we had a bit of rain here. Bullfrog, I can't comment on laptop live stream for some reason, just on phone. That's weird, isn't it? Yeah, 17 years I've had that and it still looks new. Well, certainly don't look 17 years old anyway. Tony said, Mike, what is the range? That's our starter crossbow. I know we can't hunt, but just interested. Well, I'm not 100% sure, but but do you mean a rifle crossbow? Tell you what, I ain't 100% sure, but with a rifle crossbow 150, I don't know, you got to easily be 100 meters, easily, I reckon. If Liam's here, he'll tell you, what's your opinion on that, Liam? But I reckon, yeah, you could get something, if you can hit it, you know, about 100 meters, 75 meters, 50 meters, definitely, I reckon. I've never been able to shoot them that far, though. That's my problem. But I'm pretty sure they would still hit good enough and be accurate at that. Dumble said, yeah, no, I got it in the end. That's why I said about, because that's Liam. Liam said we had a time getting it here, didn't he? Jumble said, boo. Terry said, do you have a compound bow or maybe just a recurve? I've got both. I've got 32 or 35 pound compound and something like a 45 pound recurve, a couple of recurves, a paint down recurve as well. As I've said, I've got 150 round crossbow is easily over 100 meters range, but not sure what range accuracy would suffer. Also depends on bolt length and quality. Seb said, I want to get one of those teaser guns, but they're too expensive. Country are you from then, Seb? Because they're also illegal in this country. Marcus says some of those longbows with pulleys, etc., really look business. No, like I said, I like bows, but I find them they tire me too quickly, so I get bored of them quite quickly. You know, I don't know. It's just because if you're not used to it, the nice little like my 32 pound compound, lovely because it's got a let off. Once you've fully drawn it back, it suddenly becomes a lot less, almost, you know, goes from the 35 or whatever it is, or 32 to half that almost. I'm not 100% sure what it goes to, but it goes to a lot less. Seb said in Bulgaria everything is legal if you have the money. Oh, yeah, we can't have them over here. They're classed as firearms and you go to prison for quite a long time. I'm sponsored my Barnet Predator compound crossbow. It's 375 feet per second and could kill any animal easily. Bullfrog said the range of a crossbow is stupid length. Sniper goes down a long field, 200 meters plus, and you let it off into the air randomly. But if you're talking about hitting something, probably 40, 50 meters. Yeah. For instance, a 150 pound recurve crossbow can shoot 50 yards with a small amount of bolt drop. Yeah, so we've all pretty much agreed with each other there. But I didn't want to say, because I've never shot it that far, so I can't say, yeah, I've shot it at 100 meters, because I haven't. Clan Gun said Bulgaria's an awesome country. John Zobo said Rambo was well ahead of his time, utilising compound bows. I do like the Hoyt Pro Vantage FPS Plus and Hoyt Spectra with Amiga wheels. I'll have to look them up quickly, mate. Oh, nice. Yeah, that does look good. Small as well, isn't it? It looks. Something about crossbows I like. I don't know why. I think it's because it's like you're shooting a gun. Military said some stuff is legal, and for illegal there is always a black market. Yeah. I must said, have you made a shield before? But I've made some a spiked buckler out of a wok, about that big. You know, well, you obviously know how big a wok is, don't you? With a big spike in it. And that's used for deflecting knives, and but because of the big spike, you can also punch with it. There's a video of that. As I've said, did a video of the restrung 40-pound recurve crossbow today. Was able to get a grouping fairly well at 10 to 20 meters. Nice. Seb said, why taser guns are legal there and all firearms aren't? I don't know. They just don't like the thought of civilians having tasers. We're not allowed tasers or pepper spray. Both of those things are in the same category as firearms, or firearms, you know. Bit hard to explain, but double sabu, they were the bows used in Rambo 2 and 3. Ah, right. They look good though. Sometimes a wok. That's a dyslexic stone, isn't it? You ever seen my I can't even think what it's called now. My spike buckler. I'm as part of the UK's one big open prison. No freedom. Yeah, I agree with you there, mate. I agree with you there. Can't talk about certain things. Feel like you're constantly being watched and monitored. Yeah, I've decided now I'm definitely going to stop at 10:30 tonight. I've got a lot of stuff I've got to do tonight. I can't. If I don't do it tonight, I've got to get up early and do it. So, Tony said, Mike, it is one. Deb said, at least you know that you're working for in the UK. Yeah. Sabu said, Big Brother is watching us. Yeah. That one. Feels that way though, doesn't it? Wolfog said, could you defeat Theresa May with single combat like in humid conditions? Yeah, I think so. I don't think she'd be very hard to take down, would she? What would she come at you with? Handbag? Richard's a demolition ranch got a 3-inch bolt grip with a compound crossbow at 100 yards consistently. Do you like the military? Good to see you on. Novichok, probably, yeah. Yeah, she can't leave Novichok, wouldn't she? Yeah. Well, in that case, I may be fucked then. Yeah, she comes at me with some perfume. Oh, try this on. I'll have to get something, I don't know, that could deflect it back at her. I'm asked about said, I'd rather be free and be in a more dangerous, and it be more dangerous than protected by the government and be questioned for having a pencil too sharp. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, really. But yeah, that is the state we live in, isn't it, really? Yeah, just wear a gas mask. I never even thought of that. Or does that? Oh, well, I was thinking about skin contact. I don't know what it's like, you know. Tony said, if you could have a firearm or a handgun, what model and caliber would you go for? And yes, Big Brother's watched us. Well, I thought about that recently. And if in the UK you could legally carry a firearm, I would spend a hell of a lot of time finding out what would be the best gun for reliability, maintenance, and all that. So I don't actually know, but I would spend a lot of time working out what was good for your money, what was reliable, what was safe, what had good stopping power, stuff like that. But I don't actually know. Microsoft said, now just wear your M61 mask or you'll be a victim of the Russians. Yeah, the Russians, sorry. Yeah. So yeah, sorry, it's the Russians, isn't it? Yeah. Sabu said, It's got so bad when Mrs. once criticised the bad way they were treating our disabled son on certain social media site, and they pulled her in about it and asked her to remove the criticism. Yeah, fuck's sake. Ridiculous, isn't it? That's a terrible thing, really. Then not Z said, she might whip down her panties and open her legs at you. That'd be instant death, I reckon. Yeah, I'll agree with you there. Fucking, you'd commit fucking Harry Carey in a second for that, wouldn't you? That's a sight you're not going to come back from. Seb said 50 cal something. Yeah, 50 cal. Yeah, then. Can you get these in I don't know if you can get a 50 cal Colt Python, can you? Can you get a 50 caliber Colt Python? Don't know. I know you can get 50 cal revolvers though, can't you? Jumbo Salboon said local school. I meant regarding my last. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I'm Smart said Glock. Bullfrog said, yeah. Who would win single combat between Tag Team, Amber Rudd and Theresa May, Diane Abbott? I think anything with Diane Abbott in would probably win that one. Comrade Corbin. Yeah, I think Diane. Any team that has Diane Abbott in, size of they just roll over them. Marcus said, "Yep, Glock. Don't myself." All right, mate. That was a great video you did, Ed. I really enjoyed watching that. I even sent that to my mum, my sister's boyfriend, Malk. I've shared it on Facebook, Google, Twitter. That was brilliant. I really enjoyed that. Then not Z, High Power Brown, and yeah, Brown High Power. I'm Smart said Brown High Power is a beautiful piece. Yeah, I like the look of that. Bullfrog said, sorry, that's not actual single combat. Marcus Brackley said, anything designed by John Brown is beautiful. Wimsoff said, yeah, we have a lot of disabled people being mistreated and even killed in care homes run by contractors of the government. Wimsoff said, no, it's 357. Richard Smith said, a rifle 12 gauge shotgun can take 3.5 cartridges. Be my choice of gun. I said, best gun channels, Hiccup 45. Yeah. How do you pronounce the other one? Such. I know him, but I can't ever. Yeah, Paul Harrell. I don't really subscribe to any of the big gun channels anymore. It's a bit too much like teasing, I find, for me. Teasing me things I can't have, so. That's how I feel about it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, I just, you know. Almost Watton said, watch No Country Old Men, the hitman use a cattle dispatch air-powered botgun. I've seen that. It's a good film, that. Josh Brolin in it. It's a good film. I like that. Double Sabu said, Diane Abbott would win the ugliest face contest in a leper column. Yeah. No Country for Old Men is good, isn't it? I really like that. Yeah, the Coen Brothers are good. How many of you have seen it's called Crime Wave? One of the Coen Brothers' really early films. Brilliant comedy. Sort of farcical, slapstick, some of it. Yeah. Crime Wave. I'm pretty sure it's called Crime Wave. But look up there, that's one of the comedy DVDs are. Yeah, Crime Wave. I absolutely love that, but every time I talk about it, no one's ever seen it. Seb said that's why I stopped watching porn. Too much of a tease, things I can't have. It sounds like we're all getting done for hate speech now, making fun of our brave politicians. Well, that's what I was thinking. I kept thinking, if Bullfrog keep bringing it up, is he setting us up for something? I'm joking. Where am I? Not seeing it, mate. Yeah, check it out. Check out Crime Wave. Some of you, I think you'd fucking love it. I think it's brilliant. Marcus said Fargo is brilliant. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I like the film and the TV series. Is the first series of Fargo with Malvo. The character Malvo was brilliant. Probably one of my favourite TV characters ever, Malvo was. Bullfrog said, what is the current temperature in your room where everyone is watching in? Mine is 28 degrees. I'm a Spartan. Trading Places. Yeah, I've never seen that. Like I said, Trading Places. Now we're talking. Double Sabu said, did you get to watch all the Happy Mate? No, I'll tell you what, I don't think I watched anything recently because of all last week I didn't get to watch a thing. But I've got it already, Double Sabu, so I will watch it. I'm just 31 degrees, so not too bad. Sat right in front of the evaporative cooler. So I'm a lovely, lovely temp. Micah said Series 2 of Figo was brilliant too. Yeah, I liked all of them. Yeah, my particular favourite was the Series 1. But yeah, Series 2 was good and Series 3 was good. Series 3 was a bit different to the other two, but still good. They all have a good sort of bit of revenge in them, don't they? Gas Mask Real, you're right, mate. Dexter is my favourite TV series. Yeah, I've never seen that. Looks good though. My brother's recommended it to me. We just said, a rifle with a 7x37 Mauser would be nice to have. Oh, yeah, there's no end of rifles I'd average. I must want to Mike. Have you tried Navy rum? I think so, but not recently. For years I used to hate rum. Took the white rum. His Navy one rum, white rum used to make me gag. So, boo, you get to see Jamie Lee Curtis's Jugs. In what film? I'm gonna check that out now. Marcus said Dexter's superb. I'm a Spartan said Tokarov pistol is a great Russian gun. I'm a Spartan said Lambs is nice rum. Yeah, my thing is I hated rum for years because it always brought me back weird memories of getting arrested and being paralytic, and the taste of it used to make me gag. But I tried some recently and I was getting to like it. Whiskey was the same. I used to hate whiskey. Both of them I've started, well, not rum. White rum I haven't done it yet, but whiskey I've done it. I've drunk it enough that I like it now. Wolfram said the rainstorm has cooled the house down to 20-degree temperature. According to the AccuWeather, we'll be back to 14 at night next week. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, in my room right now, this is a bit of a shitty thermometer though. It's that says it's 28. I'm not too bad as long as I've got a fan on me. It's bearable. Did not see I was watching The Longest Day while I was waiting for this stream. It's pretty good. I don't know. What is that then? I don't even know what kind of film that is. Right. Jumbo Sabusa Trading Places. Right, that's the next film I'm watching then. Michael said mix it with cola, Mike. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, I don't really watch any of the big channels. Oh, they're saying that. I don't know how big he is, and if you've ever heard of him. You ever heard of Big Daddy Hoffman? He's a reasonably big gun channel. Not massive, not like in the hundreds of thousands or the millions. He may be in the hundreds of thousands saying that, but he's not like nearly a million, I don't think. But he was all right. He must be getting on for 70 now, I think. Maybe completely wrong. They're not saying it's about D-Day. All right. Mr. Smith said those old Barnett's fire crossbows look nice. Compound bows look nice. I'll have to look that one up. I'm going to eventually do the Barnett catalogue as one of the nostalgias. They're not saying it's 3 hours long. I don't mind a long film. I love a good long film if it's a good film. Spooky Loogie said, "What's up? You all right, mate?" I'm Sabu said, "Have you seen Santa Slay?" No. I'm Mad Spartan said, "Yeah, he's all right, but I don't subscribe to him though." Number Sabu said, "Very funny but messed up." Gas Master said, "Have you watched 6 Days?" The SAS film. No, I didn't even know that. And I do like SAS films, so I'll write that one down. I'd watch any SAS films. How new is that? Is that quite new? I've never heard of that. I even went for a thing of looking for every single SAS film there was to get. Yeah, Big Daddy Hoffman. I'm sure that's what he's called. He's a firearm bloke. He's all right. He just you know, gets guns, shoots them in his garden, but he's got a proper range in his garden, and he seems, I don't know, you know, when like Hickok, you like him, you know, he's interesting, but don't do all the bullshit crap. So well, I don't subscribe to Hickok either. You know, like I said, it's oh no, that's the one. Yes, oh I do know about 6 days. That's the one with Jamie Bellin, isn't it? And it's about the other. You always there's the famous ones who went in the front, and it's the ones who went in the back, isn't it? Yeah, I do know about that. Then yeah, it's new, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Opinion on Danny Dyer. I don't really know. I used to think he was a cunt. Yeah, well, not a cunt, but I didn't like him. I thought he was a twat. But I wouldn't go as far as say a cunt. But I don't know. I think he don't bother me so much now. But I couldn't watch films with him in. But yeah, I've warmed to him a little bit over the years, but I still struggle to watch films with him in, I think. Marcus said, guys, I'm heading west. See you all next time. See you later, Marcus. Just joining in, mate. Taylor Ashore, you all right? You should having a coldie waiting for the red moon. Cheers, mate. I'll have to check that out. I'll write that down, the old moon, so I can remember. Have a look. I do like that kind of stuff. I've bookmarked a website that tells you about when you get shooting stars and that. I have to sit out all night watching shooting stars. Yeah, I love the Iranian embassy stuff. It's pretty mental. That made the SS famous, didn't it? I'll check that out. But yeah, I forgot about that. Neo Papa, you're right, mate. Yeah, Liam's here. Andy's a mod, so watch out. Man Spartan, Danny Dyer is a tit. Number Sabu, I subscribed to Iraq War veteran. I think I did in the old days. Most of them people, you see, I've been on for YouTube for so long. I was subscribed to a lot of them when they had less subscribers than me or the same amount. Yeah, see you later, Marcus. Prince Mitchell, I think your brother might has a Barnett Safari Mark II compound in one of his older vids. Well, I've got it in here. I've got a Barnett Commando 2 compound crossbow with the folding stock. I don't know what Matt's got. I'll have to see. Random stuff said where am I? Random stuff said Metacritic only gave it 36. Guess the critics hate seeing tariffs get blown away. Yeah. Wolfhog said opinion on Ross Kemp. I think he's alright. He's alright. I like Ross Kemp. Yeah. Tabu said Danny Dyer is a hardcore Brexit Remainer. I'm sure he's only doing that to gain popularity with the London lot. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I didn't know that, and I don't really judge because I don't go into the politics stuff. I don't really judge people on that. But yeah, he comes across as a bit of a dickhead. But I don't think he's so much of a twat as he was. But again, I don't really know a lot about him. So North Star says can't see the moon. We're having a storm. Yeah, I bet when I go out there, it's bloody stuff said, yeah, retracted message said you should remove me as a mod. No, Liam would always be a mod of mine. I can trust him enough and his judgment to you know. Near Pab said, yeah, I said it. Bullfrog said Ross Kemp on Gangs is my all-time favourite. But I do like Ross Kemp. Did you see any of them videos he was putting up when the World Cup was on? He was loving it. He was like going mental. Yeah, I like Ross Kemp. I think he's all right. But Danny Dyer, I don't know. My opinion on Danny Dyer comes from the films he was in and his acting ability. That's it. It doesn't spread to politics or anything like that. I just don't, you know. Number Sarah said, I remember watching Ross Kemp when he visited that guy in Scotland, who pulled off his dry gangrene toes and left them on top of his TV. Fuck's sake. Weapons Stuff said, I really liked Ultimate Force. Yeah, that's SAS, isn't it? Sort of. And Chris Ryan helped to make it, didn't he? I think he created it with him, didn't he? I've actually got Series 1 of Ultimate Force on DVD, but I've never got around to watching it because I wanted to get a few more before I watched it. But from what I've seen, that did look really good. I did see one bit where they was tackling some terrorists in London, and the terrorists was on the bus or something, and then the terrorists come off and they shot the fucking shit out of the terrorists, and even shooting them when they was running away, which I thought was good because that is what the SAS would do. The SAS are there to kill people. They're not there to take prisoners. You know, if you've done something to get the SAS out, you're going to die, aren't you? So, pretty much. Apart from that one weird prison thing they did. You know about that strange prison rescue they did, where they went into the prison, the pickaxe handles, to rescue one of the blokes in it? That's a really weird, interesting story, that one. North Star said, we really need rain here, though. We've had a bit of rain where I am, but not a lot. Gasmask Reviewer said, anyone watch World Toughest Prisons on Netflix? I haven't. My brother probably has, one of my younger brother. He watches a lot of that kind of stuff. Neopath said, Mike, do you have a broom handle for your Luger? By the way, that revolver under the Luger has a nice broom handle. No, I've never had any broom handles. I do like the old broom handled Mausers, though. But I think the angle's weird, so you can't see them quite right. I've not really got any broom handle stuff, but the it may look like it from this angle. But yeah, I've always liked the old broom handled Mausers, though. Sabu said that's the thing. Actors and singers shouldn't go into politics. Yeah, I totally agree with you there. A lot of the tracks do it on Twitter. They think they're fucking politicians on Twitter. Richard Smith said, I've got to go, Mike. Great stream. See you later, Rich. Good to have you on, mate. Said, Chris Ryan acted and wrote it until she was free when he stopped, and that's when it went downhill. Still enjoyed it, though. Yeah, I bought a couple of Chris Ryan's books. I bought his fitness book, one of his survival books. Yeah, I'm a massive fan of the SAS. Yeah, and at one point I was downloading and getting buying on DVD every single SAS film I could find. So I said James Woods does great input on Twitter. He's a bit different though. You know, like you said with the is it him who's had a lot of blacklisting stuff happened and that, and you know, Bullfrog said reason he's the moderator, Weapons of Liam is lighthouse keeper of the channel to keep back the sea of trolls. Yeah. Well, he's always on as well, which is a good thing. I always know Liam's. Well, I know if he's not going to be on as well. I'm just having to think about Neopatha's comment. I'm thinking what to say. Well, yeah, so I'll just say, yeah, Neopatha, you can ask that once. If Liam doesn't reply to you, don't keep asking it, though, otherwise I'll have to put you in a timeout. Not that you have asked it more than once, but I'll let you, because this isn't really the place to ask him that. But yeah, if he doesn't reply, don't ask again, though. Gas mask reviewers have got a new gas mask today. Good, really. You can get them for cheap for £8 for full kit. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it amazes me how cheap you can get second-hand gas masks and that, or surplus gas masks. It's all right, Neopapa. I didn't want you to keep asking it in case you felt you didn't get an answer, because Liam doesn't have to reply to you if he doesn't want to. Where was I? Yeah, I'll have a gas mask on here soon. I'm going to do a gas mask review. if it comes, saying that, I someone on Amazon wants to send me one, and I said yes. But I have noticed sometimes on the Amazon reviews, they're American, and then when they find out you're English, they just stop talking to you. But quite often I do get the American Amazon stuff. So yeah, hopefully I may be doing a gas mask review soon. I thought I'd get it because it sort of fits in the channel. I don't really do gas mask stuff, but it'd be useful for me in the shed and all that. Gas mask reviewer said I live in Colchester. I live in Buckinghamshire. I don't know how far away that is. Colonel Muster said hello. I saw what your brother got you. Looks nice. Ah, cheers. Yeah, got that. I already had that in my hand. That one. And yeah, I'm throwing knives. I've been in the garden throwing them already. Took me a bit of use to get throwing them because they're lighter than what I'm used to, but I liked them. They're good. Yeah, I've already had a half an hour's throwing earlier just for the stream. Neo Papa said, have you ever met Liam in real life? No, but I probably will one day. I probably would have this year, but the reason I was going to be where Liam was isn't happening now. But next year I probably will go to the area Liam lives, and we probably will meet up if he's free and feels like doing it. And you know, there's no reason not to. But no, we haven't. But Jumbo Salbu said to Gasmaster, I used to go to military fair down your way. Gasmaster, real nice. What mask you getting, or is it that secret? Well, it's one of those. It's like an industrial mask, I think. I don't know. Liam, could you describe it to them? Could you describe a mask to gas mask reviewer that he would have an idea of the one I'm getting? Because I literally couldn't think of anything to describe it like. It's a full visor one though. Yeah, Liam might know one that you might, if he says it, you might know what kind of one it is. I don't know gas mask well enough to say it's like a blah blah blah. Yeah. Where am I? Yeah, women I've said one of those M3 star full face industrial masks, but not M3 one. Yeah, it'd be even. It'll be perfect for me in the shed, I think. Paul said you can't find them Liam easily because he has so many camos for every scenery. Yeah, it was. I think it's $70 or something. It's quite expensive, really. I don't know if I told you this. I bought a new gun the other day. Want to see it? See if you can guess the gun that I bought. But yeah, I've got a new gun. I've got it in my hands right now, and I'll show you it in a second. I didn't tell anyone. I was keeping it a secret. I got a gun, some ammo for it, and an accessory. I won't tell you what that is until I show you it. But yeah, have a guess at the new gun I got. Uzi 9mm. No, that I would describe that as cold. No, I've not got a lot of camo stuff. I did have some camouflage trousers and that. Daisy Red Rider, I'd describe that as cold as well. No, I ain't got a lot of camo clothes at all now. Double Sabu said Phasma 2, plasma rifle with 40 watt range. No, ice cold. Women said some sort of airsoft pistol, a little bit warmer. Colonel Master said Glock air pistol. Yeah, a bit warmer. Neo Papa, cold. So I'll just show you then. I might put this pride of place right in the middle of the board as well. I can't wait to shoot it. There it is. Justice Squad. Police officer set. Nah, it's for my nephew, really. It's his birthday tomorrow. That's what I've got to waste my, not waste my time, but that's what I've got to do later is package that up. Thought I'd trick you a bit there. Well, it was just sat there and I thought I can't let that go to waste. Yeah, good, isn't it? Yeah, no bright colour on it. That surprised me, actually. That's probably what made me get it subconsciously. Because you don't normally see them without the bright orange bit on the end. Jumper cell booster, that's illegal. It's supposed to be bright colours. Bullfrog said, is that your starter kit for the new job as a police officer? As a police special? Yeah, I'm taking that straight down. Well, you'll have the armed police van because of that. Better make sure I stick the darts in the end. Yeah, the old throwing knives. I quite enjoyed throwing these today. I've come in late to throwing knives. But yeah, I do quite enjoy having a good old throw. I should be getting another set soon from GearBest for a review. Yeah, perhaps 12 years. This is the full metal submachine gun that I bought. $1 million from, yeah, cheap airsoft. Yeah, everything, all guns prices are going up now, though. Although saying that, I thought Bullfrog's M4, 200 quid won it. I think that's good for something like that. They're not. They said you're not using it in a shooting competition. Then pity would have been hilarious. Well, I might have to borrow it. I'll see. Maybe I'll borrow it off into using that. These I will. Jumbo Cell boots, and I saw them throwers mating the armour. You can get a bargain down there. Yeah, I was reading the next comment. Yeah, but you can. Matt told me there was a lot of, because Ryan, his stepson, came back with quite a few knives as well. Some of them was, yeah, very, very low prices, good prices. Them sell boots, at least at the shop you can handle them before buying. Yeah, that is a good point. I must admit, you can get stuff offline that is a lot thinner or smaller than you think. Yeah, these were good. They're lighter than I'm used to, but I just found just takes a little bit of a different method. I can get all right with throwing knives reasonably quickly. Not brilliant, but I can do it all right. And I'll tell you why. It's from throwing darts. I'm already used to aiming and throwing something. I can feel myself starting to aim quite quickly. I don't know if you can do this, Neo Papa, but at the top, I don't know if anyone can do this. If you click in the chat, if you go up to the very top and click them three dots, click that and go to participants, and that'll tell you who's in. If you was ever interested in who was watching. Right, where am I? Gas mask review. So I've got an airsoft pistol going to the shooting video, but it broke. Right. Bloody hell, I did burn it. Well, Frog said, if you do meet up with Liam, you should put roof lights, listen to the Romanian police vinyl on the side of your car and use that police starter kit. Become Roman police in England. Romanian police in England. Commit brutal arrest. That's like. Weapons I've said they're actual war darts, aren't they? I ain't sure what you mean, mate. Oh, the big old bloody things, yeah. Yeah, no, I've never used them, I'll tell you, fuck that. Yeah, no, even just normal darts, playing normal darts, it gets me in that sort of, you're used to chucking and aiming something. You know what I mean? I was going to say, no, these are my darts. Actually, I don't think I've got my actual darts up here, but. Yeah, Pap said, is it me or has he a tattoo on his knuckles? And if you have showed them. You know I had that tattoo. Oh, there actual? Yeah, there are actual war darts, aren't they? Yeah. When I looked it up, yeah. Sorry, you know when the comments sort of sometimes I can't get how they're phrased. Sometimes, yeah. Yeah. When I just looked it up, then yeah, there was. I didn't tell you what it means. Well, ask me what it means. I'll tell you. Or someone else will tell you. Sabu said there's a lot of cheap Pakistani knockoffs about, even in the shops. Cheap crap counterfeits. Yeah, I'm prepared for that. Sometimes I don't mind, especially if you can get them for £3. Don't not saying that reminds me, our local gun shop had a deactivated Bren in the window the other day. I remember you said you used to have one. Yeah, I'm not getting another Bren gun, but I bet I won't be able to afford it now. I think my one was £125, I think, I'm not sure. So I said, as in there are actually some sort of war throwing darts. If you use to darts, you may be good with them. Yeah. Yeah, I looked it up just then, and they're about that long. And they have a bit of a sort of handle in the middle. Those would be like chucking a small spear. I find these quite similar to darts. Because you're sort of throwing, when you hold a dart, you sort of throw it like that. And these, I'm sort of throwing similar, rather than like that. These, it's a sort of similar, throw it and you try and let go, and a dart, you quite a similar throwing method. Neo Pap said, "Do I have? I have Patreon. Yes, in the description, mate." Where am I? Bullfrog. We should do a police team in GTA Online if you got round to watching the demo. I haven't watched it yet. You'll have to go on somewhere where you can message me and send me a link, and then that'll make sure I watch it. Then, have you got me on that messenger thing on here? Do you like near Papa if you meaning you was going, or ain't you? I don't think you did he? Have I missed any comments? Colonel Mustard said they are sharp, they look nice for no spin throwing. I have been doing no spin with screwdrivers. That's a technique I've not tried yet. I was doing the full spin with these, or whatever, one spin. So, right, whatever, when you have the handle. Earlier. Yeah, I've not tried no spin yet. I'll have to look into how you do it and have a go. Gasmask Reviewer said, really sorry, mate. Gotta go. Thanks for the great stream again, mate. Cheers for watching, Gasmask Reviewer. I'll see you later, mate. Oh, you were saying bye to Gasmask Reviewer, weren't you, near Papa? It's all right. Once I said, cool. Robert Dias sell actual lawn darts. Need to get some of those bad boys. Oh, fucking hell. All I can picture with lawn darts is someone with a great big dart stuck in their foot or their head. Oh, God. That brand gun was very cheap. I bet you are looking at easily what's that? 6,600 to 1,000. Yeah, I know. I think it was 125 quid anyway. I'll have to look in my catalogue, so I've still got the old ones. Or is that 1,000 to 6,000? Near Papa said, hey, Liam. Well on darts, the old school darts that cause lots of injuries. Yeah. I think they're technically banned, aren't they? Bullfrog said, Dacia Sandero, Romanian police car transporting gypsies to Romania. jail to not be sodomized, not mistreated. Yeah, those idiots threw them up in the air. Yeah. Yeah, perhaps. Do you have a GSR? No, I've only, if that's a gas mask, I've only got one gas mask. I've got the Nokia M61 V2. And I'm gonna, this probably beginning of next month, get a filter for it and the converter thing. I can't remember what you call it, but yeah, you know, change it from 60 to 40 or whatever. Does anyone remember those old rocket toys that were filled with water and pumped into the air? They looked legal. Yeah, I remember them. Yeah. Those are banned in the US and Canada, not here. Ah, right. God, they ain't banned over here. Both sides, I meant 600 to 1,000, I reckon. Yeah. Any potatoes? I used to make those rockets with 2-litre bottles and high pressure bike pump. Yeah, we did it at school. Yeah, perhaps who's played Connect 4? Yeah, I've played Connect 4. I play it at Christmas. I don't know if you lot do it every Christmas, get your old board games out. But I refuse to play Monopoly now. I never ever play Monopoly now. Too many arguments. Especially drunk. Fuck that bullshit. I don't fucking play board games, just have arguments that nearly turn into fights. Because people are drunk. And won't stop, you know. Won't give in. You can still get them cap guns that I like darts you through. Oh yeah, I remember them, yeah. And when they hit the floor, it would yeah. No, I've not seen them for years, but I remember them, yeah. About that big, aren't they? Put the cap in, yeah. Yeah, for us, Christmas is definitely just the only time we ever play board games. And we make a point of doing it. Well, I must have watched a video where a woman stood in front of a dartboard and a man threw a dart and was meant to miss her, but hit her in the eye. Oh, fucking hell. So yeah, we play Akinator at Christmas. That was great fun. I've never heard of that one. Wolfrock said you haven't returned the pie from the red board yet. No, I couldn't be bothered. I'm just sitting here with it, I think. Boo said just looked up brands about 700 plus. Well, I'll tell you what, I've got my catalogues just here, so I'll have a quick look if I can find one. I'll tell you how much they were when I bought one. Come on, you bastard. Right, I've got the right catalogues this time. I don't want to make too much of a mess. I fucking hate it. Spend 10 minutes cleaning up after screens. Oh, because of that crap I've got up. I bet none of these have got one in it. Right, this is the 2007 version. I'm going to start digging through loads of these fucking catalogues. Once I've said, it's an AI that asks you yes or no questions, and you can somehow guess any character or famous person you can think of. Mike came over, I suppose we could arrest the shape. Yeah, that'd be good, actually, yeah. I'd be up for that. If you don't kill us. I don't know what they think of a policeman with a cab on his hands, though. Fucking typical. Bet neither of these have got the brain gun. I've got more. It's just digging through it in this heat. Get someone else. They are. Fuck me. The mine didn't cost that much. No, because that's a rare. There's a rare early World War II Bren gun, 495 quid. Mine was definitely not that price. Sometimes I managed to seize a dead Bren gun up in Army Cadets. I wasn't popular that day. Oh, DIAC, yeah, sorry. DIAC Bren gun. That's right. Yeah, perhaps Liam, do you remember Super Soaker or rip-offs? And then Liam said it would be a citizen's arrest. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna get the other ones. I know it's in there somewhere. I know there's some more in there somewhere. I think. Bastards. Right, there's one. Right, I've got a couple more now. Right, where was I? I must have, when I was a kid, I used to wrap a 2p piece with roller caps and tape it, then throw it. It used to make quite a big bang. We used to call them penny bombs. Yeah, I've done similar things to that. Some of the stuff I wouldn't even describe now because you probably wouldn't get done for it. Yeah. Well, from that Python would be a good place gun for your career. It'd be intimidating enough not to break out plastic cuffs. That one. Yeah, I dread to think whose risks that's going to go on. And so Boo said, "Oh, Mike, I forgot to say, when I cleaned my blank foreign AK yesterday, it was stamped supplies by Scale Me Limited." Oh, nice. That was the company I told you about back in the day. I heard you mention that, and I think Glow in the Dark mentioned that. Yeah, that's one of the ones I never ever saw their catalogues. Sadly, I only had a weak Super Soaker, but there was one model that you could shoot 50 to 100 feet, wasn't there? I've only ever had one Super Soaker in my life, and I managed to took the bottle off, cut that ring, and I could fit a 2-litre bottle on it then. Fucking eyes itching now, I must have got that in it. Neil Pav said, "Liam and Mike, have you gone to army? If you have you done the gas chamber?" No, I've never done. I've not done a gas chamber or anything like that. I've been in the army. I used to walk down to the cadets with my mate and be in the cadets while they was all doing it, but I wasn't part of the cadets. But I just got along with them. Warfrog said, "Urinating Super Soaker tank and do a drive-by with scumbags." Yeah. Every time I see someone shooting someone with a Super Soaker doing that, I always wonder if it's water or it's piss. Boo said, "Like my homemade petrol and cordite bomb when I was a kid back in the late 80s, running around with my hair on fire." That's so. Alright, let's have a look at this brain gun. Just looking through these catalogues, if anyone wondered. Yeah, what a urine soaker be of section 5? I do not know. Then I used to have a water gun that ran on batteries and looked like a full-size MP5. Oh, nice. God, full auto. Boo. If you drink a lot of alcohol, I guess. So not saying urine Super Soaker. Urine Soaker will be taking the piss, I think. Bullfrog said, "Might as well be at a job centre in here, all these work opportunities." Yeah, Bullfrogs are our Dole Centre representatives. I don't know if they got a proper name, but Bullfrog is it. All right, Murray. How you doing, mate? Well, if I don't find that brain gun soon, I ain't gonna, because I've only got one more pattern to go through. Right, last one. Which was, you know, Tommy guns was always really expensive. We ain't had no thunder. Well, no, saying that, we had a little. I could hear a bit of thunder earlier, but you couldn't see any lightning when it was daytime. So, right, I've got about 3 more pages to go. I don't think that brain gun's going to be in there. Fuck all of that bullshit for no reason. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 125 quid there. That was a waste of my time, wasn't it? Let's have one more quick look, see if I can find one more. There might be one more. A bit hot when you're behind the phone, I'll tell you that. Shut that then. Oh, God. Making me sweat. Very sorted. Okay, so moon up high enough through thin cloud and Mars very bright, 1 hour in front of you. I'll have a look soon. I'll tell you what, I might go to a... No, I can't, can I? I can't. I'm going to have to stop at 10:30. I'm going to say I might go to 11, but I'm going to have to stop because I've got stuff to do. I've got to do tonight. Yeah, Papa said, Liam, what was your first console? How about you, Mike? I've had nearly all of them. I started off on the old Ataris, Sega Master System, NES, Mega Drive, Super Nintendo. Then I missed a couple, I think. Then we went to PlayStation. No, we had an N64, PlayStation 1, GameCube, PlayStation 2, Wii, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4. Yeah, I was born in 1980, so I played some of the really old. We had some of the really old Ataris. Where am I? And not he said, won't see it here, too cloudy. Yeah, typical, isn't it? I'm Taboo, everything deactivated now is expensive. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Murray said, did you sell your brand? If so, how much did you get for it? Well, it was only a couple of years after I had it, so I just sold it for the same price I bought it for. Or maybe slightly. I think I probably lost a little bit of money on it because I probably let him have the postage for nothing because I just needed the money quickly. I probably lost a bit of money on it, but it didn't bother me for the money. But yeah, no, it wasn't that. It was years ago when it hadn't really made much money, or hadn't changed the price really. Number Sabu said best off just getting a Denix. Weapon and stuff. First console was PlayStation 1. Bullfrog said, last time I passed job centre, I see a group of bearded refugee school children lingering by the entrance. Yeah, 25-year-old, 12-year-olds. Murray said, yeah, if you have a VCR certificate for the Denix. Number Sabu said Atari Pong. Yeah, and there was some weird tank games, weren't there? And to be honest, they was crap. All the games were shite. What's the one with the bloke who used to jump over the crocodiles and that? Fuck, I can't remember what it's called now. That was all right, saying that though. Space Invaders, I suppose, was all right. But the majority of them was shit. Callum Peters on, you right, mate? Don't know if it counts as a console, but I had the Spectrum 48K. Yeah, I never had any of them. I don't think, because I was a little kid, it would have been down to my mum or dad, and I don't think they ever really knew how to use. That's it, Pitfall, Liam. Yeah, that is it. My mum and dad wouldn't have known how to do anything like a Spectrum or anything. But yeah, we had all the proper consoles. Bullfrog said they caught one out at Brothers School a few years back. 23-year-olds. What, year 10? Oh, fuck's sake, yeah. Terrible, ain't it, really? But yeah, it is Pitfall. Murray said, you are getting old, Mike. I'm 33. I was 38 this year. Still feel 18 though. I pretty much guarantee I should. Oh, say that, I don't know. I think I should be streaming tomorrow. I'll probably do the 3 hours. Yeah, I need to see what's happening tomorrow because it's Leighton's birthday. People may be getting pissed later on. I don't know. So I have to see. I don't know though because I drank last week. I don't like to drink 2 weeks in a row now. Robert Abu said, like Weapons I've said in his video, it's stupid. You need a VCRA defence to buy a Denix post 1870s, but you can buy a post 1870s DIAC. Yeah, it's totally ridiculous, isn't it? Murray said, my mind is young, my body isn't. Yeah. Well, I'm getting better now. My body did feel old, but now I've lost a bit of weight. It's feeling good again. Didn't do 38. I still still feel young, but yeah. But anyone younger than 38 always calls you old if you're 38. No, it is. Even like when I went to the hospital about my ear, she said, "Oh no, you're still young," because you are 38. That's not even middle age nowadays if you're healthy. You know. Murray said, yeah, I want World War II Denix stuff, but fuck the VCR shit. Bullfrog said, the commander is older than you. Still in shape, probably more so than most people my age. Yeah, that's what I mean. Murray said, I do have World War I and World War II DIACs, though. Just price now is the only thing, isn't it? Fucking extortionate prices. But I don't mind that they don't do anything. If they're all completely blocked up, that don't really bother me so much. But it's the price now. Something that doesn't do anything. 2 or 3 times it was. Yeah, I'm going to have to go off at 10:30 today, sadly. Once I've done all the crap I'm doing, I might go on the PlayStation 4, though, if anyone wants to join in on that. I know some of you do. I'll give you the link in a minute. Because when I say I'm on the PlayStation 4, that don't mean you can't watch. Anyone who got a phone, pretty much if you can watch this stream, you'll be able to watch my game streams. You just need to sign up. I don't think you probably might not even need to sign up to it, but you'd need to sign up to chat to me. But there's the link to it. Nia said, Liam, I saw the weird thing a few days ago. US cadets were wearing Avon M50 in the gas chamber, not M9s. Why? Liam said, because the M9 has been in service for 60, not been in service for 60 years. I would never have missed the striker in the first place. He'd be on our side, wouldn't he? Callum said it's free. Oh, what Twitch do you mean? It's a shame you get rid of the blank forest, mate, especially your Desert Eagle. Yeah, well, sometimes I just, I got no choice. I know what you mean, though, but, I can't regret these things. Yeah, Twitch is just like any other thing. Just go on there, sign up, same as YouTube, don't cost you nothing, and then you can. It's exactly the same as this, but I'll be playing a game, but you can still hear me. And I do that in the day, at night. If anyone wants to talk to me in the day and at night, every single day, join that. You know, and Liam, I'll tell you who's on there pretty much every single day, but not guaranteed. Liam's on there, Weapons Stuff 93. Callum Peach is on there quite often. Bullfrog's on there quite often. Richard Smith's on there quite often. Daryl Appleby sometimes on there. Who else? I was trying to think. Murray, you're on there sometimes, aren't you? But your name ain't Murray on there. Who else? A couple more. Yeah, join up on that. Sign up on that, and you can carry on this later. Carry on this same conversation, or whatever you want. I got a couple of knives off my brother for looking after his dogs, Callum. He got me this little non-locking knife, and he got me some set of throwing knives. But yeah, I bet it is like a kid in a candy shop over in them places. I remember when I went to France, it was amazing looking at all the guns and the fucking knives and flick knives and all that. Murray said, "Oh yeah, you cannot falter." That's it. Yeah. Right, so I see that Scarface a lot on it. Oh yeah, Scarface. Yeah, Scarface is on there. If anyone knows Scarface, he's on. He comes over there quite often. Yeah, Jack Striker's Industry Robots. Fuck me, they scare me. They do them bloody things. Insane they are. The best thing he does is the witch. It cracks me up the face he's got on there. Sam Shaw said, "Bright Slice coming back on left side of the moon now. EasyJet outbound Hamburg, London just passed over. And nice." But yeah, if any of you lot are interested, go to Twitch, and quite often, because I can get my stuff done and I can go on there, but the chat is still the same. It's still the people from here talking, but you just, instead of seeing me, you just see me playing a computer game. But I'm going to get a camera soon, so you'd still see the computer game, but in the corner you would see something similar to this. Goldfrog said, "He is still not giving me a price on the Striker Industries robot. Do you remember he was out advertising them?" Yeah, I remember them bloody robots. Freaky. I love his little stuff like that. That's one thing I like about Jack. He does do some. He occasionally he'll do a bit of a mental video, won't he? Like his one the other day, his music one. I could not do a video like that, especially wearing the stuff. Well, he's wearing a mask, and so yeah. Then not he said, "Back in the day, we used to have a lot of knife shops in my area. They've all gone now. We never had loads around here, but we had a couple gun shops." Callum said, "Nice. Did you still want the Italian knife? Cheapest ones are like €20 though. How it works is cheaper. Have plastic one handles and probably not handmade." I tell you what, I'd probably better not. Yeah, I'll have to say no, Callum, really, I think. Well, fortunately, no Twitch tonight, mate. You near any other game? Yeah, I think I'm probably going to get about 4 second-hand games in about a week. As long as the money, because I can ask for the money off of Top Buzz in about a week. Whether they give you it straight away, I don't know. I may have to wait a month for it to actually come through. But as soon as that money comes in, it'd be £100. I'll be able to get some games and some of the other stuff I wanted. Yeah, perhaps there are any vegans in the chat. As I've said, I'm going to film a bit of a stupid video tomorrow. I think a lot of subs would like. It's also very important. Nice. Well, I look forward to that, Liam. Tony Napoli said, good night, mate. Must go. Yeah, I'm going to have to go off in a minute as well, mate. See you later. Yeah, Pab said, asbestos is love, asbestos is life. Asbestos ends life. Well, Fox said, Russell Brand is watching. He's a vegan, but he was voted a cunt of yours. Yeah, I quite get that. I forgot about that. Callum Pete said, yeah, the knives are expensive. Sorry, mate. Would have got a few to give away, but can't have that. No, I understand. And yeah, you know me. I have to be very tight with my money. But no, I appreciate the offer and all that. And but yeah. You're not I bought UMC K-bar from them. Gave it away in the end. I didn't care for it. Yeah, no, we had a poll and everything there, Papa. Actually did a poll down a thing. Something that you don't like, as you don't drink tea often, Mike, maybe you won't like it as much. No, we'll see. I can still appreciate tea. Tea without milk. That's the thing that gets me. It's not. I like tea, but I don't like milk really. And saying that, it's not even that I don't like milk. I don't like the aftertaste of milk. I have to wash my mouth out after I drink anything with milk. I'll go out and have a look at the moon. If anyone goes on PS4 later, on Twitch, if anyone goes on the Twitch later, I'll tell you if I saw it or not. I'll probably fucking totally forget anyway. Do you like it here, Papa? Murray said it's too cloudy here, can't see fuck all. Yeah, that's the other thing that'll happen. I'll either totally forget or it'll be so fucking cloudy I won't be able to see it anyway. You off as well, Zed, not zero. I'm gonna have to go off in 2 minutes anyway. So see you later, mate. Yeah. Anyone who wants to carry on this conversation, go on Twitch, and probably in about half an hour I'll be back on Twitch. I said there will be a time lapse in a video of a proper brewing in a glass cup. Ah, nice. Bullfrog said can't see it with clouds from storm. I've said the water does go a nice red if you brew it properly. Said I'm drinking iced tea with water right now. Tell you what, I ain't had a coffee all the time I was on here, if you noticed. I only had water and I've finished that. Sailor right, all off now. Only somewhere in the UK it's clear. I'll tell you tomorrow if I got to see it or not. Remind me. Oh, Lady Potatoes, if you ain't just come on, have you? Because we're just going to go off now. Larry said weed on prescription now. That's what, in Scotland? So, okay, mate, have a good one and hopefully speak tomorrow. That'd be good, wouldn't it? I know a couple of people who'd definitely be up for that. Marijuana on prescription. Nice. Just soldering a new LED and a torch. No, I don't know nothing about it, Murray. But yeah, you're probably right. All right then, I'll have to call that a day now. Thanks everyone for viewing. Yeah, if you want to check out other chats, daytime chats or evening chats every single day, join the Twitch, and you can talk to some of us then. Quite often there'll be one of us, like one of the names I mentioned on there in the day, and we have a similar chat, or as we do on here, chat about anything. All right, Liam, I might see you later on there then. I might get on there for half an hour. Hour. I always play it at night, so I might as well stream it. Right, I'm going to go out. I'm going to wrap this present up. Change all my bed sheets, which is the thing I've got to do. Go out and check the moon. Do some other stuff. Right, see you later, Murray, Liam, Bullfrog, Callum, Lady Potatoes, Sailing Shore, Dead Not See, anyone else I ain't mentioned. See you all later. just gonna read these last little bits. I'll be on Twitch, kill them mutants. Unfortunately, I'm only on late at night. Pete said it's 11:30 in Italy. Ah, so you're an hour in front then? Yeah. See you all later. Cheers for joining. I'll be back on tomorrow. Probably do the 3 hours tomorrow as long as I don't somehow get drunk or something. Right. See you later.